Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. This is quite an exciting message. The first scene in the astral realm that I saw was an actress that was singing, and she was taking on loads of different roles. So this is in alignment with some type of aspiration that you have, okay? It's corresponding with some type of subconscious desire that you have to be maybe recognized for a creative outlet. Maybe it's some kind of tangible outlet that you have, or some kind of form of self-expression. I'm hearing expression of the soul, and you're going to experience some type of change in your life and some type of growth sprout that happens, and it's definitely going to boost your confidence, okay? So there's some kind of internal recognition that you're going to be giving to yourself, because I'm seeing a Six of Cups energy that's going to lead to external recognition. So I'm seeing like take a moment to smell the flowers in regards to how well you've been able to master some kind of internal skill, ability. Okay, there's something around this, and then there also is some type of acknowledgement that you're going to have in regards to this as well. And then I saw you guys falling onto a steering wheel, and you were trying to stay seated in a moving vehicle. So this represents you moving forward with strength and blasting through any limitations in regards to how your emotions can impact your decisions. So there's something around, for example, if you have gone into this emotional turmoil state where you're feeling like there is fear that is overcoming you, and there's a belief system in regards to you doing this thing is an unsafe thing to do. So this could be about taking a risk because it leaves you feeling vulnerable. It's understanding what part of the brain you're accessing in that moment, and how moving from that self-preservation state and that self-surviving state, which is like a survival mechanism, actually contracts you. It contracts your organism and your life force from infinite potential being able to actually flow through you and into this realm. So it's going to impact the way that you create in this realm, and if you're creating in this realm at all, or if you're just operating in a state of unconscious survival. So it was in you actually being able to overcome this internal fear and choose to face it anyway, that you were able to impact not just yourself in new ways, but also impact those around you. So there's something about coming out of a contracted state and coming into an expansive state where you're no longer shrinking or dimming your light, maybe to try to fit in some way. And you wanted to bring water with you when you were moving as well. So there's something around nourishing yourself as you move into the unknown, as you're being prepared to be seated in this next direction. And I was also hearing drifting when I was decoding these messages. So this could be about preparing for some kind of sudden transition in your life, especially moving away from certain belief systems or certain ways of functioning, right? Maybe operating under certain belief systems that no longer serve you. And I'm hearing how they confine you to certain physical laws, knowing that you're not bound by gravity, you're only bound by belief, all right? And then in the last scene, I saw you guys carving a heart, like a human heart structure. And I wrote, what would the shape of you or your life be or become if it were molded by love instead of shame? So there's something about choosing to love yourself, even if you feel the fear, no matter where you're operating from, being able to love yourself in every moment in your evolution journey, okay? And being able to love yourself into that change and not feel shame because you may be feeling that fear, because you're here to feel the full spectrum of emotions, right? The full spectrum of the human emotion. And clay represents, again, being able to kind of mold your life during this time. And as you do that, there could be a 24-hour exclusive opportunity that comes to you, okay? There's something around this could happen with the next 24 hours, could be significant, right? From the time that you're watching this, so pay attention. It definitely is. There's a 24-hour exclusive offer, okay? Because I just got a notification in regards to that, and this is the time that this video is going to be posted is very uncanny in regards to it. So this is very interesting because you're going to be entering into a new season. All right, so yeah, this is about the ability to shape your life and move past your emotions. Okay, so feel the emotion of fear, but also allow it to pass through you freely like the weather, okay? And it shows, again, where you're no longer holding on to past emotions, clinging onto old narratives, and being able to mold yourself into something new by releasing the things that are not of that new frequency, things that have been old, things that you've been reinforcing. And I'm hearing choosing to reinforce a new way of being. And I'm hearing it's in doing that that you're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, it also represents, again, recycling, reshaping yourself, also embracing some type of change as you're starting over or finding some type of new beginning, molding and shaping your life, creating your own path. In the last scene, I saw your cousin try to ruin this structure, like this clay, this heart clay. And I said, don't allow something distant that you used to identify with, so it could be a belief system, to decide what you want now in this moment. So who it is that you've been is not all that there is, and it's not all that there will be. Okay, so I'll say that again. All that has been is not all that there is, and it's not all that there will be. All right, who it is that you've had to be in order to get here when you were operating off of survival is no longer who you have to be moving forward. You're stepping into a season of thriving, okay, or thrival, as we said. And yeah, when I looked that up, by the way, on Urban Dictionary, it actually was a term, and it literally talks about coming into a season of thriving after surviving. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this energy is about. So I want to take a look at, okay, well, let's take a look at the Kippers, because apparently this is important. Right, actress, singing, taking on many roles. We have great fortune. Okay, so great fortune is coming to you. Okay, I'm hearing great fortune is in alignment with you. Okay, great fortune is in alignment with you. We also have community. This is helping hands. I'm also seeing helpers that you have in the subtle realms, because community talks about you know, networks. It's also about the public. Okay, doing something with the public, or doing something for humanitarian causes. But it's like the universe is about to rain blessings upon you, and it could be through the people that you're meeting. There could be something about abundant connections, abundant opportunities, where your internal wishes and desires are going to be reciprocated in the external realm. That's definitely a strong energy that's coming through there with community. That's strong Aquarian energy too. All right. So yeah, there could be something about this is going to be very healing for you to express this. We also have high honor, okay? So yeah, there's something very valuable that you have to offer, okay? Maybe to the world, how you're going to be of service to this world in some way. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have journey. So there could be a journey that you're going to be embarking on, okay? Some type of journey that you're going to be embarking on. Let's get one more, I'm hearing. Well, I'm hearing 5. We have justification, so this could be a decision that you're having to make in regards to, I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go? This person looks like they're deciding if they want to get on the train, and if they get on the train, are they bringing that luggage with them, right? There's something about moving forward unburdened without any baggage holding you down, right? This could be where there's belief systems or thoughts that feel like they kind of hold you down. And I'm hearing you'll know what this is, because when you think about doing this thing, there's like, again, think about your highest excitement right now, and then there's like a belief system that may creep in, and it's almost like it kind of diffuses that flame in some way. And then we have bad health reversed. Okay, so again, there's something about also not judging yourself for even thinking of that thought. I'm hearing if they come in, release that thought, finish the cycle, okay, and remind yourself how abundant you are here with wealthy man here at the base. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's take a look at the theme around your life with the Cosmos Oracle message. We have 2. Stratosphere and expansion. Wow. Yeah, you're entering a new time where there's major expansion. The portal for this is 999, so it's in the release where the magic happens. Let's go and read Stratosphere. It's a very auspicious energy. SSS. Stratosphere. This talks about protection, certainty, perfect balance. This is about 333. This is about support, guidance, shelter, perseverance, and harmony. The stratosphere fulfills the role of the protector for all forms of life on planet Earth. At its highest point, you can find the ozone layer, which is responsible for absorbing the sun's ultraviolet rays. So with the sun, this could be about intercommunication with your own plasma, where there is a fractal of yourself existing in a higher level of understanding that can see the full landscape of time and is gently guiding you towards some kind of major expansive, I'm hearing, pursuit. Yeah, and strato means layer, and this is also, again, some kind of intangible force that feels like it's guiding your life right now, because the ozone layer is the intangible part of the body. It also is about life path 9, so you may feel like in the year of the 9, you're kind of being guided by invisible forces that's leading you to some kind of new expansive portal, okay? I'm hearing expansive time where new events can begin to take place in your life. And strato means layer. It's a perfect dynamic of balance and constant temperature where you will find no storms or turbulence. So there's something about internal harmony, internal peace, okay, that you have in this non-physical connection, knowing that you're being led, I'm hearing, literally to greener pastures. Enjoy the ease, peace, and protection that it brings you. Life as we know it would not be possible without it, okay? The portal is to be thankful for 333. Now, expansion, again, this is it's kind of like a Big Bang energy. So this is like a Jupiterian vibe. So yeah, Jupiter is almost this spirit guide in some way, especially with stratosphere. It kind of does give me Jupiter in the 10th. And it's Jupiter in the 10th. This could be expansion in your career or the way that you're going to show up in the world, but it's due to forces that belong to other worlds with 12th house is what I was meant to say. So yeah, you may feel like there's forces that could be guiding the way that you show up in the world, or causing you, kind of summoning you to do certain things in the world, right? That's definitely the vibe that it gives me. Let's go ahead and read expansion then. Expansion. All right, enlargement and propagation. Expansion spreads positively through space, expanding the area occupied by both someone or something. A message, a project, a person expanded and spread wisely. Okay, so again, feeling as you breathe in, your lungs expanding, and then being able to exhale and allow that release to take place. This is something as an unmistakable feeling, right? So this is your heart, okay, that's going to be leading you certain places, and feel this beautiful energy that you're being surrounded with right now. And I feel like this is invisible forces that are guiding your life, okay, especially with great fortune and high honor. And then again, you have journey, so you feel like you're going to be summoned to do something or to go somewhere, all right, which is super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see them. Let's take a look at, sure, okay, one of these messages. Right, yeah. In silence, what you need to hear will get loud. Okay, this is about being in a state of being and being present so that you can pay attention to the signposts that spirit is pacing away in the here and now. Okay, we have contract. So there could be something you're going to be committing to, right? This also could be in your professional life, but there's some kind of cause that you're going to have. There's some kind of action that you're going to be summoned to make, which is going to have a very specific effect in your life. Okay, and I'm hearing it's going to be a very auspicious chain of events that occurs. Wow. Crown chakra, yeah, downloads that you're going to be receiving. Crown chakra is going to be your biggest filter when you're viewing reality through. So yeah, your biggest filter perception that you're going to be viewing reality through will be your crown chakra when you're in a state of being. You will begin to see yourself as light, right, as this bioplasmic being, and there's intercommunication that's going to be happening with your higher self. Okay, the higher self is within, right? It's an octave that you can attune into. And then we have Akashic Stargate here at the base. So this is very, very interesting. You're going to be led to a different, I'm hearing, subset of physical laws, which is super interesting. So it kind of reminds me of the different aspects of hyperspace. So you could be feeling yourself moving into different brainwave states, right, where you could be in high, alpha, for example. You may be operating in a state of survival, being really, again, you can see where those limiting belief systems may pop in. And then you also have gamma perception, which is like a fifth dimensional perception, which is like superhuman consciousness. And I'm seeing you're going to be tuning into that. Okay, you're going to be tuning into different frameworks in which you'll view your reality through. And this is from the eyes of survival, the eyes of even the human, the lower mind, and also the eyes of the higher mind. So this is also the eyes of the soul in which you'll also see life through. So whenever you begin to see life through the eyes of the human and maybe the limiting belief systems that are attached to that, begin to finish the cycle and look at the same situation from the eyes of the soul and ask yourself how the eyes of the soul sees it in that moment. That's what's coming through here as well with crown chakra. But yeah, there's some kind of downloads that you can expect to receive with Crossroads. Akashic Stargate talks about a stargate that's going to be opening up for you through this gateway that you have to source to your galactic brothers and sisters and all these different, subdivisions of these different archetypal and infinite fractals that are going to be summoning for you to come and learn more. There's like a safe passage that you're being provided with, and it talks about even a time dilation bubble. So this is going to happen in what appears to be very slowly for you, like the unfoldment of this path, but to everyone else it's going to seem like this is happening very, very rapidly, where again something may appear like there's transitional shifts that are happening out of the blue, or I'm hearing like one after another. It's like a stellar stream type of energy. So let's go and read crown chakra for you. And again, the dove is all about messengers. So this is like your higher self has a message for you, your soul has a message for you, right? Right, let's see. Miraculous energy. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you have had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you've run from or ignored are now being reclaimed. This is an important time for uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and belief in the divine. Know that it's okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is within you and with you. This is a time of coming home to your true self. You're being encouraged, and again, bridging the gap between your trauma and your true self, right? So there's something around, again, the trauma and being able to see life through the eyes of trauma, but then also being able to heal that trauma and integrate it, right? And say, hey, this is another way of looking at the situation. And that's what to be multidimensional is, right? So you'll be able to hold space for that with the higher self. You'll be encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. So prepare for miracles here, okay? Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. And when you look at life through the eyes of the soul, and even through, again, your biggest filter of perception being the crown chakra, you see yourself and everybody else as light, right? So you're about to see a lot of messengers on your path. You're about to see a lot of synchronistic events that herald your arrival, okay? So divine encounters, holy experiences are happening around you. All the chills. If you have been having a challenging relationship with spirituality, religion in the past, this is now being cleared and healed so that you can move forward in a more authentic way. Experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma, right? So these are like inverted truths that have kind of kept you in an illusion of separation between the divinity within, but now that you've come back into that, I'm hearing you've submerged back into that reintegration, you can now move forward as one with the soul, okay? So, and moving beyond limitations of unnecessary dogma, you are connected, okay? So again, you're coming into this different kind of level of interconnectedness there. So yeah, again, you are the higher fractal of yourself. You are the higher octave of yourself that's guiding the human here on earth, right? That's the vibe that's coming through very, very strongly, right? With that being said, we'll go ahead and take a look at some starseed messages. I'm very, very curious in regards to what this is. Okay, we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so again, the high priestess within, okay, is being awakened, is being activated. So again, trusting your inner voice and where that's guiding you. We have a kasha here at the base. Your guidance is divinely guided, okay? You don't need to see the full staircase in order to get up it. You don't need to see the whole timeline of events and how that's going to unfold. Trust that you're going to be guided towards your chosen destination so that you can become all that has already came to be, right? That was like a 𝓚𝓪𝓚. It was like a misspoken word. That's not what I was supposed to say, but it was. So yeah, it's that type of energy, which talks about the whispers of fate, right? The whispers of fate are going to be coming towards you. They could be messengers again on your path, right? So the cosmos, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So again, your heart is going to be gently guiding towards your chosen destination. We also have Hadron energy, codependency, boundaries, you've got the love. So again, acknowledge and identify what is yours to carry and what you no longer want to. No way. Sorry, that's such an interesting synchronicity. I was just thinking about what I'm going to eat today, and I was speaking to one of you and you literally just said you just ate what I'm literally about to make for myself, which is crazy. That's what I mean, right? It's like, pay attention to things that you're going to be ingesting and digesting. There's like confirmation in regards to, okay, this is what you need most in this moment. So yeah, that's really interesting. Wow. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at, we'll take a look at a star child message as well, why not? What's the message for you at this moment? I can't be serious. Yeah, the new man. Okay, so the new man talks about the new human, okay? And it talks about your physical vessel, right? It talks about the masculine and actually aligning your actions accordingly with this new way of being, right? Which is to kind of integrate fully and, I'm hearing not submit, but kind of surrender to the soul's desires and move as one with those soul's desires. So which is super, super beautiful energy there as well. And then you have expression. So that's going to allow you to acknowledge and move as one with the soul's highest possible expression, which leads you into your highest possible expansion in the physical, okay? So your soul's guiding the way, right? And it's interesting because we've had the high priestess here kind of lingering here in the background the whole time at the base. So it's almost like, again, your higher self is like watching over these events. Let's go ahead and take a look at one card for you. We'll take a look at a tarot message. We have the Four of Pentacles came up reversed. So there's something that you guys have been holding back, okay? And there's something that you're going to be opening up to in some way with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe there's something that you've been saving up for. Maybe this is energies, reserves, financial, material expansion of some kind. The King of Wands here at the base too. So actually the whole thing wasn't upside down. I was holding the whole thing upside down. So something, it may feel like you're doing something back to front, but you're doing it the right way, okay? We also have Ten of Chalices here as well, so that leads you to some kind of major wish fulfillment here as well. All right, there's something that you could also be keeping to yourself, okay? During this time, there could be something that you're keeping to yourself and you're introducing this to yourself first. We also have Four of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is between you and your spirit guides, between you and your higher self, between, you know, you and your soul, really. This is almost like, it's something, and it's not that you're sharing it with others, because I'm hearing it's not that you're not sharing it with others because it's personal, it's just something vibrational. At least for the time being, there's further messages that you're receiving, there's further downloads that you're receiving. I'm hearing you don't really want outside interference in regards to this as well. So keep following that vision, keep following that, yeah. Nine of Coins energy. Again, you're very self-sufficient, you're able to kind of observe and pay attention to the internal dialogue that's happening, all right? So yeah, very, very beautiful energy, especially if you take inspired action towards some kind of dream of some kind, some kind of creative energy. Let's see. We have 1717, self-reliance. So again, you're relying on yourself. It's not, I'm hearing it's your needing of nothing externally that allows you to receive so much. It's like you're receiving exactly what you need from others, even if they're not aware of that, okay? All the different ways that Source is using these other characters in the game, right? So time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Like, leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. So again, it's like you're coming into a state of really self-sufficiency here, again, to support your vision, because your path is not going to look identical to anyone else's. So again, there's something around, there's no need to ask for advice at this stage. There's no need, unless you're talking to your guides, there's no need to ask for directions because you have the map within you. There's no need to ask for anything really to anyone externally. We have Drifter, okay? So again, experience life as it comes, right? So really, it's time to surrender, okay, to where the current and the flow is guiding you, right? Because you're being guided towards some kind of portal there with the crossing. It talks about crossing the bridge of vulnerability is the only way that you're going to be able to connect with this new aspect of self, connect with these new timelines. Vulnerability is a strength, it's not a weakness, right? So there's something about an old paradigm dissolving away and you're moving into a new time. So maybe you're someone that has been used to kind of confirming with others or seeking external approval or validation before you do something, right? Or as you're doing it. But no, there's something around you kind of stepping into this and demonstrating that to the world by leading by example. You know what Dodo says in Alice in the Wonderland, the best way to show it is to do it. And I feel like you're doing exactly that. So keep doing it. All right, let's take a look at one last message. Wisdom of the Oracle. You have Go the Distance. So you could be traveling, expanding, but there's some kind of spiritual stamina that you have here where it's going to really, really help you go the distance as well. And then we have To the Sea. So yeah, you could be traveling overseas, or you could be literally taking some type of trip. Maybe this is like spiritually, maybe it's physically, maybe it's the things that you're doing. Maybe it feels like a trip, maybe it feels like a crazy time that you're going to be going through, but this is major expansion that's going to be happening as a result of this. There's things that you're going to be learning about yourself, your own abilities on this journey. It could be an internal journey that you're going through with Go to Sea as well. It talks about going inwards and you're being told to continue going to that internal space, okay? So I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. And yes, if you want to join our Discord server is also down below. Take a look at Otter Spirit's discount code for beautiful bracelets if you're looking for any bracelets for your intention or manifestation needs. Today I'm wearing kunzite moonstone and also rainbow moonstone, which is creating miracles in your everyday life, all about self-love. So yeah, it's a wonderful energy to work with, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Until next time, bye.